School
Wale,
year just started and police are already investigating to sexual assaults from ride shares.
Family, it's not good news for anybody. The university definitely doesn't want this press. But Kimberly, here's the deal. The early fall semester is known by law enforcement as the red zone. That's when researchers at higher ed said there are more sexual assaults on college campuses, really across the country. Now, both cases police are investigating here are off campus. Still, students have told us the news of it happening to one of their own prompted some serious conversations.
And making sure we know where each other are if someone's missing, to make sure we know where they went, or if someone's going off on their own, to make sure they know where they're going, or if they have a buddy with them, making sure we're all not alone walking from place to place.
And that is all good advice there. In this latest case, though, we can tell you the victim was not alone. According to San Diego police, the victim and a friend got into the car thinking it was their ride share. That was on August 19th between midnight and 2 a.m. At some point, the driver sexually assaulted the victim in front of the friend and then dropped the two off a few blocks away. Police have described the attacker as a man in his mid-20s, possibly of Hispanic descent, with a heavy accent that was difficult to understand, they're telling us. Also, they tell us he was about 5 feet 8 inches tall with a medium build and, quote, poofy hair, possibly curly or a grown-out buzz cut. As for the first case, that was reported on August 27th. Police have not released a suspect description in that one just yet. Now, here's the timeline from that case. So we can tell you a student reportedly told police they got into a car thinking it was a rideshare again. Now, the student told investigators the driver sexually assaulted them before dropping them off around 70th Street and Saranac Street. That's what we know. Now, right now, I want to bring in ABC 10 News reporter Spencer Soisher, who has been checking in with investigators tonight. Spencer, what are you digging up?
Well, a lieutenant with the San Diego Police Department told me that they have not ruled out the possibility that there was never a rideshare driver that was affiliated with one of those companies. He says the University Police Department got the initial tip of the second assault from a third party. Then the student directly involved reported it to the San Diego Police Department this week. Because this happened off campus, it's now SDPD's investigation. Still, both the university and the San Diego Police Department told me that they're collaborating and sharing information. They say that happens frequently in all different types of situations. He would not tell me which company the rideshare driver either worked for or was imitating. The lieutenant was hoping to not compromise their investigation. He did say that, though, the circumstances surrounding this possible incident could have happened with any rideshare company, adding that safety precautions like making sure you're getting in the right vehicle apply regardless. Now, you may be wondering how often a case may be moved from the University PD to the San Diego Police Department. That solely revolves around the jurisdiction where the incident happened. In this case, it's within SDPD's boundaries, even though the University Police Department is just up the street. Now, for something like a 911 call, though, whoever could get there the quickest is likely sent, but that doesn't mean that's who will be running the subsequent investigation that would follow.
Yeah, and especially, I know you've been on the campus all day talking to students, talking to investigators. One of the bigger questions here is whether or not this rideshare driver was real. What are you discovering there?
Right, so we've reached out to both Uber and Lyft tonight, trying to find out if either of them have been contacted by investigators. We gave them the information that police gave to us. They say they could not confirm if there was any driver that matched that description.
All right, Spencer Soisher, thank you so much for doing the hard work there. Appreciate it. Well, SDSU did release some rideshare safety tips. This is all very important stuff here, including letting someone know when you're using a rideshare app, making sure you know important details like the make, model, and license plate of the car picking you up, and ride in the back seat as much as possible. There are resources for sexual assault survivors, both on and off campus, through the city, county, and even the country, including the National Sexual Assault Hotline. The number, we're putting it on your screen right now, 1-800-656-HOPE. 1-800-656-HOPE. We will also have links up on 10news.com under the Resource Center tab. ABC 10 News will, of course, continue following this investigation, and we'll keep you updated as more information comes in. For now, we'll send it back to you in the studio, Kimberly.